GM Arvinauts, and happy Friday. I hope you're having a fantastic day already. And today we have a new project that is building the Arbitrum ecosystem and the Web3 ecosystem. Today we are talking with Turtle Ninja, and yeah, happy to have you here. Maybe we can start with some introductions. Who's behind the Turtle Ninja account, and as well with Ian. Can you tell us more about yourself? Like, what do you do in Turtle Ninja and more about your background?
Hi. So I'm Ian. I'm the content creator for Tortle Ninja. Generally, what I do is I make videos. Sometimes I also engage with the community in certain posts, but primarily I make videos involving both tutorials on the platform itself as well as other tutorials that explain the concepts of DeFi so that it's better understood by the average person. I have my background really. I'm a computer science graduate who ended up becoming a freelance content creator, a writer, and a video editor. And then I found crypto sometime in the middle of the pandemic. Thought to try it out, and ended up in Tortle Ninja because at least for as part of personal experience, I found it complicated, and I like the fact that, well, Tortle is a project that tries to make crypto easy, which pretty much aligns with things I want out of cryptocurrencies, is for it to be easy. So yeah, that's it. It's nice to meet all of you.
Thank you, Ian. Yeah, that's great. Thank you for sharing more about your background and as well a little bit about what inspires you to be full into crypto and be part of this project. And what about who's behind the Turtle Ninja account?
Oh, hello. This is Javi. I'm the CEO of the project. And Tortle is not only two people. We are a team of about 12 people working full time on the project. And as many of you may know, Tortle started in Spain. So the core team or the technical team, I think most of us still reside here in Spain or in Portugal, something like that. And later on, the project expand, and as we are remote or fully remote, so people is from different parts of the world. But the team is pretty public. You can search about us on LinkedIn or any other social media platform. We I think nobody's unknown here so far, and we prefer to keep our profiles like open, and we are. As you may know, also, Tortle started as a spin out of my previous company of Glue Digital, that is a software consultancy group. And we just, but the initial team of Tortle was composed by people working on my other company. So, we were all public since the moment one, so it made not much sense to hide ourselves.
Cool, thank you for sharing. That's great, and maybe like this AMA could happen as well, or can happen as well in Spanish. So yeah, anytime you would like to have another AMA in Spanish, I will be happy to help. Um, and yeah, I think I didn't say my name, but I'm Anna, community manager at the Arbitrum Foundation, and yeah, excited to have you here to talk more and discuss about Turtle Ninja. And I would like to know more about it, like about the story and what inspired you to bring this new DeFi project. Yeah, I would like to know more about it.
I think what made me start Turtle, I started Turtle as a side project, as a collection of bots and automatics I made to make my daily life on DeFi easier. At first, it was just that, just a collection of small snippets to make me able to provide liquidity and to do certain tasks on the file like mini bots without having to deal with these 2020 or 2021 user interfaces that were like so awkward and the process were so manual and so I think the project started there when we discover a feature on smart contracts called multi-call that lets you compose and to create composable orders. And well, when I discovered that, I just my eyes just got really open on what we can do on with DeFi and automation, and we just found a very powerful concept behind being able to bundle and unbundle transactions. And on top of that, we just start to build. At the beginning, even after my team started to work on the first prototype, Turtle was very small. We just be able to provide liquidity in just one interface or something like that, to do small swaps. But later on, um, the the project just asked us for more complexity, more complexity, and more complexity. And well, 2 years have passed, and we are still adding new features, and getting into new problems and into new headaches and so. But it's great because what we are trying to make is to make sophisticated DeFi products and sophisticated DeFi strategies available for everyone. So right now on Turtle, just in a few clicks, you can operate like and take advantage of arbitrage of sophisticated arbitrage opportunities that won't be able for an average user without a lot of coding and a lot of time and this and that. Even if you're a good coder, totally is for you because it can let you do your strategies and operations much easier and much faster than if you code it by yourself. And I think that's what really inspired us. Just try to make DeFi something that an average user can use. For me, crypto has many sides, and but it's what is more important in crypto is about financial inclusion, being able to everyone to become an investor, to become a capitalist, and to be able to take part on the financial innovation. And that's also being in Arbitrum is extremely interesting on this because of the cost of every transaction. That's very important, and that's what I think made us start the project and continue developing till today.
Beautiful. Yeah, totally agree with you. Like the financial inclusion is super important. Like there are thousands and thousands of people that they don't have access to bank accounts or lending or lending or something like that. So credits, etc. So yeah, crypto is helping or giving them this opportunity to have access to the financial solutions. So yeah, that's very cool to see. And yeah, at the end as well, I think Arbitrum is taking a huge part of it because with the low gas fees and also lower transactions cost, etc. At the end, is more inclusive for people to use this technology and also like inheriting the Ethereum's security, which is at the end is helping to fight against censorship, for example. So yeah, that's very cool to see. And I would like to know, like, let's say if someone is new to Turtle Ninja, like to it's the first time for them that are listening to Turtle Ninja, what will be the best way for them to get in touch or getting involved in Turtle Ninja? Like, let's say step one, go and follow you to your X account, and then what is the next step for them to follow?
Well, that's actually a very good question. I would really encourage anyone to follow us on X, of course, and also to join our Discord, and also to go later to the platform. Just try it for a second, see if they understand the concepts, and if they have any problem, we have a great team giving support. So if at any moment any new user has a problem or don't know how to follow or how to operate the platform, because we already know that Tortle can be challenging at first. So there is a lot of concept, there is a lot to learn, and for new users, sometimes it's like a big interface with a lot of options, a lot of things to do, and it's challenging at first. But what I will say is, just ask the community, open a ticket, and our team will, for sure, assist you and help you get the best from the tool. Because it's what you can do with Turtle is in my opinion, well, I'm the CEO of the project, so I'm not impartial, but I think Turtle is not only one of the most versatile, but also one of the most powerful tools on DeFi right now. And it's important to say that, guys, if you have any problem or whatever, just ask the community, ask our social media team, because they will be happy to help, and they have a lot of knowledge on how Turtle works and can make really the difference in order to use the platform and make the best of it.
To add to that as well, we have a YouTube channel that also uploads regular tutorials on how to use the platform. We also have some tutorials that explain certain concepts in DeFi. We also post these on our Twitter account, but in case people miss it, all of the videos are archived on our YouTube channel, so you can also check that out. It's just named Tortle Ninja.
Nice, fantastic. Yeah, those are great resources for sure. And yeah, cool. The process is very straightforward and nice to see that there are people in your team that is willing to help if someone has a question or anything in your Discord. So perfect. Hope LD Arvinauts here know now more about Ninja. And cool. So I would like to know, like, what about, oh sorry, what about the recent milestones or achievements that your project has accomplished? What about it?
Hello, I think I lost the connection for a second.
Oh, sure. Sorry. I was saying, like, I would like to know about the recent milestones or achievements that you have accomplished in Turtle Ninja.
Hello.
Oh, sorry. Can you hear me now? Okay. Ian, can you hear me? Hi, Arbinout. Sorry, I think we have some technical issues. Sometimes we do, you know. This is happening every Friday, sometimes with X.
Looks like we're having some technical problems. So maybe I can ask myself, because I have a couple of questions here. Um, well, some user asked us when the project was first launched, and if I really anticipate the level of adoption and growth it has seen, and how the community has evolved since beginning. Um, so basically, when we first launched, we had no much knowledge about how big or small the DeFi space was at the moment. And it's a very tricky question, because the DeFi space, even if it's global and anyone can join, it's really hard to say how many people really are active on DeFi. You can attach to you can use many or different KPIs, but most of them are not really really clear on that. So as for now, on the last 2 years, we have seen our project grow. Uh, right now, we have about 3,000 users per month, something like that. And since we deploy on Arbitrum, I think our users have made about 10,000 transactions, and they have made about 40, 50 different strategies in public, and maybe 1,000 private recipes, something like that. And we are pretty happy with the growth. And also, since we deploy on Arbitrum, I think the level of the projects around and the products that are inside Tortle are much better. No, Arbitrum is a great network, and if you can see also one of our benchmark when we start developing here in Arbitrum, it's really interesting because the number of transactions Turtle can bundle in just one inside the network is about 400. So basically, with Arbitrum and Turtle, you can bundle more than 400 different financial products or financial operations in just one transaction, which is actually cool. So yeah, we are pretty happy with the growth. We want to grow more, and we are working actively on this. In fact, we are about to launch what we call our version 3. That is, well, it has many improvements, but the biggest so far is about making it. We have revamped totally the UX and the user experience. So it's everything is totally new, and we want to simplify uh, how the protocol works. So we aim to make any user to be able to uh, to get into these sophisticated strategies in just 3 clicks, which is the minimum we can do. Also, we will accept more than 100 different coins to start, and you can access inside Tortle more than 400 different liquidity pools, more than 100 farms, more than 100 vaults, and also perpetual dexes. Well, our integrations are Uniswap, SushiSwap, Balancer, GMX, and Camelot. So in just 3 clicks, we want to make the users be able to access about 1/3 of all the liquidity on Arbitrum. That's our objective so far with the next version. So I also want to encourage, if you search Arbitrum on Twitter, you will find that we are assembling a UX work group that is basically to show the platform and make some experiments with users to see what they like, or to have direct feedback from them from our next version. And anybody here can join. And it's a very easy test. It's about just 30 minutes, and just use the platform a bit, talk a bit about experience, and it's also a paid job. And we are also gonna give every user that join us a special NFT that will have in the future certain unique perks. So I will really it's a very important part of this new version, this early feedback of DeFi users. So I will encourage anyone who wants to start with Turtle, or who is interested on DeFi to join us, and to give us a little bit feedback on how do they see the platform and this and that.
Fantastic. Yeah. Can you hear me now? Hello, just checking if the community can hear me. If you can hear me, can you react with a heart maybe? Or with a thumbs up? Okay. Yeah, seems like the community can hear me. Okay. So I'm going to ask Javi from Turtle Ninja. Sorry, I'm typing. But I'm gonna thank you so much. I'm gonna ask JV from Turtle Ninja to rejoin the space, so he can lis- listen better. If we cannot make it or something's happening, um I'm going to tell the questions. Okay, maybe it's back.
No, I know. Can you repeat? Can you repeat, please? Because I'm having problems hearing you.
Ah, okay, no, yeah, for sure. Is good now? It's okay now.
Yes.
Great, fantastic. Well,
Yes, yes, it's perfectly okay.
nice, fantastic, cool. Yeah, thank you, Javi, for sharing about the recent milestones and achievements that you've been accomplished at the end. That's very cool, and yeah, congratulations for that. And okay, we are going. I'm going to ask any other questions to Javi. He's rejoining the space. Thank you so much, everyone, for your patience. Um, yeah, we're back.
Yes. Sorry, technical difficulties, I think.
Yeah, no worries, Javi. Like on Friday, sometimes this is happening with X. I don't know why, but yeah, we are
I don't
good.
know.
Nice. Yeah. Well, I was saying that great to hear that you've been achieving a lot of milestones with Turtle Ninja, and yeah, I would like to know, like, did you expect this? Like, you've been growing a lot, but did you expect this, or how you've been feeling the community, like all the support of the community?
Well, actually, the community around Tortle is great. It's not a huge one, but we haven't we we have been working with them for a long time for these 2 years. There are some people that are just following from the start, and there are some people that are pretty new. And I'm pretty happy, not only because they support us and all the feedback and all the ideas they bring to the project. There are certain features on Tortle that have been proposed by the community, and we just put it because they were great. But also, what I have seen on some Burmers, which I talk from time to time, is how much they have learned about DeFi on the journey that they started with us. No, and for some users, I think they started as a very basic traders, and right now when they ask stuff on Discord or something, it's like well, they are getting into more deep DeFi stuff, and and sometimes into this. Things on the fact that sometimes are almost esoteric and hard to explain, and hard to think it. Sometimes I'm surprised with the level of sophistication some users after some time have, which is great because DeFi is about that. You only really can take the opportunities when you have a deep understanding on what's happening behind. So it's great. It's a journey we start together, and I'm pretty happy to have all this small but powerful community behind. I'm pretty happy.
Yeah, totally agree. This is not a sprint, it's a marathon. So yeah, excited to have you in this journey as well, and building the entire ecosystem with you. Cool. So I would like to know about the security. Like, you know that this is a very important topic for the community, and yeah, having this security first mindset is being always uh, the most important thing in the Arbitrum ecosystem. So I would like to know more about it. Like, what about how Turtle Ninja ensures the security of users' assets and also transactions in the space?
Well, that's a very good question. let me tell you first that our team, the team behind Tortle, has been doing security software and software for security companies for some years. So we have worked here in Europe for companies like Securitas or Carrefour doing their security software. So it's important to say that the security is a culture. It's a culture. It's part of the culture of a company, and in total, those standards were so high since the beginning. Um, so we try to self-audit almost every aspect of the development, not only on Web3 but also on Web2 stuff. That is also there is a lot of attack vectors there that sometimes are easy to exploit, and we have tried to take care of all of that on uh, the Web3 and the Web2 perspective. Also, when it comes to user assets, so far we never had a security problem on Turtle. So we haven't made thousands and thousands of transactions, and no with no problem at all. So far, I think we haven't lost any significant amount of money. Also, our Tortle have an audit with Bexil, and before launching on token or token, we will pass at least another two more. Even if I'm not a huge fan of audits, for me security is more a culture on the company, and you have to develop something secure without auditors. I think it's important to tell the users that we try to create a safe environment for them, and that their assets are fine.
Yeah, fantastic. That's great, to be honest. Like having these procedures and doing these audits and to ensure safety and security for the community is great. So yeah, excited to see that. Congratulations for that. And there is also another topic or aspect that is super important for the community and many DeFi projects. So I'm talking about community governance. How is Turtle Ninja involving the community in the decision making process? What's the influence they have on the project's direction?
Well, that's actually a very good question. Thank you for asking. Because on the beginning and since now, Turtle is not a DAO. Turtle is not a DAO. So, and I think we are losing opportunities not to be more decentralized when it comes to decision making. Um, I think it only happens on Arbitrum that the communities are as active as on the governance as they are. No, maybe on other all protocols and so, but I think on the really near future, we will maybe no, maybe we will never be a full DAO, because personally I don't believe 100% on DAOs, but we will at least generate a forum, and also as we launch the token, we will put it put on it some governance forward, so people can decide certain things about Turtle, and maybe almost everything. Because yeah, community is the most important thing a project can have, and even if I think we have been listening to them since the beginning, and I myself take notes every time any user gives feedback. I think I'm maybe a more open a more open framework like other protocols have, or like you having a Arbitrum, could be better. Could be better, because sometimes some great ideas come from users, and it's important give them a voice. So
Also, oh, sorry.
probably in less than a month, we will have some kind of mechanisms to help the community shape the protocol.
Also, as far as that's involved too, the fact that we're already hosting this a UX workshop, asking users to try out the new version 3 is us trying to involve the community. And again, since this is going to be for them, this is going to be for the community and for the average person in general, it's great. We always have to try to involve the community, even in something as simple as usability, because that's the thing that uh, we feel that is one of our biggest advantages is that we want Tortle Ninja is a well, Tortle Ninja allows us to create great DeFi strategies in a few clicks. And if we want to give that experience to users, the users also to have a say in how things run, so to speak.
Great, fantastic. Yeah, I see that there you are making the community feel part of many ways, and yeah, at the end you are listening to them to keep building the product, the project as they want to see it. So yeah, that's very nice. As well, I would like to know more about what are the strategies that you are employing to ensure a long-term sustainability. Like we've been into a lot of several market cycles, so I would like to know like how your project has been adapting to the bear market and to the bear market in particular. What are those strategies that you've been bringing?
Well, basically, I start my first company, Glue Digital. I started with only, I think, $3,000, something like that, with a very tiny budget. So I think, well, even if that changed over time, like Glue Digital, my first company, the more employees about 30 people, and we have some budget. Uh, I think as a founder, I like to say that I know how to get the best of every penny. And when we watched that the bear market was approaching, we just try to just cut our expenses a lot without having to make layoffs or whatever. We haven't done almost any since the beginning. All the technical team has just grown in the beginning, but we just try to focus on what we just try to focus the efforts and the resources you have into the development of the product, into the content, into the team, and not spending it on lavish stuff. So that's basically what we have done. As you may know, we had a great funding round with about $2 million, something like that, and we still have runway for about 1 year, something like that. So yeah, I think we kind of survived this bear market, and it has been just about trying to not to spend too much and trying to be more like a way-to company that just looks after every penny, which is something sometimes I see some crypto companies don't do. And well, it happens that later when these cycles come and they are faster and longer sometimes that we can predict, they later struggle to get funding or to continue. Well, I think we want a kind of different approach on that.
Great. Yeah, at the end, I totally agree that like at the end, everything has a cycle. Like life has a cycle. Even the nature has a cycle, and in DeFi, in the Web3 ecosystem, in in traditional finances as well there are cycles. So yeah, cool to know that you got prepared for it, and also you have these strategies that only the experience can bring as well, or or just the time where we at. So yeah, cool to see at the end. As people say, bear markets is to build markets. So yeah, exciting to see you building. And also, as you are building, you now have the version 3 of Turtle Ninja. This one is highly anticipated, so I would like to know more insights about it, like maybe if you can share a alpha for the community that is joining us today, or what are those new features that is going to have this new version.
Well, this new version, uh, it has like a lot of new features, but if I had to share it or to tell it in a very short way, by one part we have just revamped all the experience on the app. So now it's on the version 3 is much easier to deploy capital into one strategy. Also, it's much easier to understand what's happening and how it's going. What is great about the version 3 is that you can get into exotic finance, into sophisticated products, and just watch their performance in real time with not much effort. You can watch APA, the profit and losses, everything in just one, 1 second. And you can also um, evolve that strategy and just make all the difficult things and all the complexity of the platform, but also you can access everything on a very easy way, which is something that many users were asking for, and we just put an effort on simplify and to make the best of account abstraction, gasless transactions, and users can have the easiest experience to go into the deep DeFi. So that's the one of the part. Aside from that, what we have done on this version 3 is to add new protocols, new liquidity pools, new products, and a lot of new things, and also we have been working a lot into the grow on the platform. So we have we have revamp our backend almost totally to make everything orchestration of microservices that now can escalate much better. So right now, Turtle makes every day about 45,000 AP calls to RPCs and different and the blockchain and Chainlink and different services. And right now, I think with the version 2, we can grow 100 times more without having to change the backend. So I think users might have a much better experience on this version 3.
Great, fantastic. Yeah, this always at the end, these new versions are to facilitate the user experience. So yeah, exciting to see more of this version number 3. And I would like to know, like, what about the integrations that you're going to have? What are the new things that are coming to Turtle Ninja? Specifying like about DeFi protocols. What are
Yeah,
the protocols that you are currently trying to integrate?
yeah. On this version 3, users can interact inside Turtle with Uniswap, SushiSwap, Balancer, Camelot, GMX, Jern, and Reaper. All of those protocols. So you can you can make swaps and of more than 100, 200 assets, something like that. Users will be able to interact with more than 400 liquidity pools on all the ecosystem, and also to access vaults and farms Also, some special vaults we create on top of farms. And on top of that, people will be able to automate their long and short positions on GMX. So I think it's a great. So actually, I think I already told it, but well, this change every day. But at the end on the version 3, people inside Tortle can operate with about 30-40% of all the total value lock on Arbitrum, which is great. It's what we want to achieve at least 50% in the following months. But as for now, I think we got people can access most of the liquidity on Arbitrum inside Tortle, which is what we want to have to make all the important protocols inside of our platform.
Yeah, well, great. I see. I did hear the many Arbitrum protocols. So yeah, that's huge. And what about the security of these integrations? Like, I know that these integrations with other DeFi protocols can be a bit complex. So, how do you plan to ensure the security of these integrations? Because sometimes we've seen that there are some smart contracts vulnerabilities. So, what about it?
Well, I think it's extremely complicated to attack Turtle. Turtle relies not only on smart contracts, but also on a huge API and on certain microservices. And well, we strongly believe it's not easy to hack. So normally, well, on DeFi, you can see everything. You can see attacks like this last on Kyberswap that was extremely sophisticated. The hacker was a kind of genius, but also there is a lot of low effort stuff. So, but as for the moment, I think everything we have deployed is kind of safe. Uh, we try to made tests of everything, and so almost every new feature is battle tested, and also we have made around more than 10,000 transactions so far with no problems. What might happen on Turtle is like sometimes we rely on different protocols, and of course we cannot assure that the security will be perfect. For that, in that case, what we will develop once we launch our token, we will develop a kind of insurance protocol that we call Tortle Restaking that will actually refund all the users that suffer a hack that were actively investing on certain protocol inside Tortle. We will use that insurance to refund all those users, which is something DeFi really needs now to, okay, if there is a problem, there will be somebody here that will refund you, and that's something we are creating. Maybe in a couple of weeks we can publish how it works, but you will see it's a very interesting approach because we will cover the losses of our users using any of these protocols, which is great.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, totally. I totally like to see that you've been doing a lot of work, you've been putting a lot of effort and doing a lot of research to have security, more security in Internal Ninja. So yeah, keep on it, keep on the good, get the good work. Nice. Well, we're about to finish this AMA. But wondering if you would like to share something else to the community that we haven't touched yet, or maybe a call to action for them. Yeah, like the final thoughts in this Friday, Friday afternoon or Friday morning, Friday night.
Well, I just want to say thank you to everyone here on the Arbitrum Foundation, and also the community and everybody on this AMA, and also to encourage you to join our UX work group. That really great, and because we want to hear from you and to interact with you and to see what do you think about our latest version? If it's a shit, if you hate it, or if you want to throw it, or whatever. Any feedback is great, and we would love to see how people interact with our latest iteration, and to what they think about it. Also, any ideas about the protocol or about ideas in the future, it's a good place to meet the founders, the technicians, the designers on the team, and to have a talk with them and share your thoughts about the work. So I will really encourage everyone to join us on that.
Yeah, for sure. Well, thank you very much, Javi and Ian, for joining us today. It was very cool to get to know more about Turtle Ninja, and
Thank
yeah,
you.
very
Thank you for having
looking
us.
like for sure, and looking forward to hear more about what's next. So
Cool.
I keep posted.
Thank you so much. Have a good day, and thank you everyone for attending.
Have a great weekend. Enjoy.
Yep. You have a great
Great
weekend,
weekend. Bye bye.
guys.